now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
I'm not responsible for you people. You're not answering. I'm not responsible anymore. This is what happens if we don't practice here. We should practice. That's what I told you. That's why we give you the. If it is one way, right? I'll complete whole Python in one day. We want to sit down by 7 o'clock. We can complete Python and go home. We don't want to meet tomorrow. Teacher will say, Ammaya. So we created one object. Okay. We created one object and we are calling object.display. Like that, you can create n number of objects. Right? We can create n number of objects here. So rather than creating here, okay, what we are doing, we are saving this class. What is this class name? We'll save it as proper one. Okay, save as employee. Okay, is this employee? We have created an employee. So now we want to import this into another class. Import this into another class. What is the file name? Employee. Okay, we'll save it as another. We'll save this as some other name because class name is also employee, right? Or employee test we can say, so that no confusion will be there for people. Now, how we will import? Normally import package, how we will do? Import employee test. No, from employee test import employee. Alright. What? Huh? Okay. Correct only. So now, what we are doing? Obj is equal to same, but we are dealing with another class. Okay. What is the class name? Again employee. Inheritance. Define init is the self, right? I will write this is nothing but a constructor. Nothing but a constructor. If you want to initialize any value, so print hello, we are in child class or subclass, not child class anymore, subclass, right? What is this? Class import, right? So display. What should be displayed? Self print sub dot automatically name came. Automatically name came. So how we will do? What we will do now? Okay, we will do display demo because we have display already, right? So obj is equals to demo, right? Demo of art. Okay, first what we will print? First what we will print? Can anyone tell? First what will be the output? What name? Chance for Banu. Should I open? Okay, I'll open. What is this? Display is this. So what will be the first output? It will print. Yes. What will I'm asking you? What will be the first output it will print? Adena, that's it. Same answer. Same what he told. Same you told. Same. No change. 3%. 3 chances. One more. Three more chances. 3%. Again. 1, 2, 3. See, there is a concept here. What I am telling you, which object we have created now? Huh? Demo. Where are you? Demo. Demo. Now we told a concept definition. What is that? Constructor. What is the use of constructor? Can anyone tell now? What is the use of constructor? Banu, what is the use of constructor? Uh-huh. Why constructor first of all? Why constructor? Why we should use constructor? What to initialize? Correct. One piece is coming. It should come totally. ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು no, you are debating again. What is see? I told just now. What is the use of constructor?
To initialize some class. To initialize the object.
Right. So now what is there in the constructor? What is there in the constructor? Right. So we are creating an object of demo. First it will say what is in constructor. Right. So now again we will go to employee. We will go to employee. We will say so first what will be the answer now? For which you are creating an object. For which you are creating an object. You are creating an object of demo. So what it will come first? Attribute demo don't have a name. Demo don't have name. Okay, we nullify it. We'll see later. Okay, select. We'll come
Initialize any name.
We didn't initialize. We are in subclass. Now it came. Right? Now it came. Huh? Now it came. So now we need to send the values. What values? Teja, comma, age 25. Anything you can send. But okay, fine. We have sent salary. Okay, so salary is right. So now, so first you need to understand whenever an object is created, whenever an object is instantiated, by default init method will execute without being called. Without being called explicitly, whenever an object is created, init method will invoke. Are you clear?
Then why we should import the employee?
That's what I'm coming there. I'm coming there. Okay, I'm coming there. Obj dot. Okay. Obj dot obj1 is equal to employee of okay. So now 4 were given. What is 4? So type error. When will be the type error will come? You declared some init and you are using another init. So now you see here, I created an object of demo first. So that's why my init called first. I created an object of employee inside a demo. Why? Because I have imported employee. Okay, now what I will do? Now see here. I will do reverse, and I will send obj1. What is obj1? So if I run now, what will happen? Error will come, right? Why? Because 5 were given. Positional arguments were only 4. So now if in order to do, what should we do? Employee, right? Or we can take emp. It's any object name. No, that name itself we don't want to take. Here I can take x, y, z also. That's what I told you people also, right? So now, are you people getting what I am doing? Employee dot display. Okay. So now what will happen? You gave input here. We printed in. We are calling employee. Okay. We are calling employee. Without this we'll call. Okay, now you understood. We are calling employee.display that particular object. Why? Because I am inheriting my superclass. Okay. See this concept why I am stressing here. Future in web app services, this will only be used. That is my concern. Tomorrow you do a database connectivity. What you will do? You will do a connectivity in another class. We will import the class here. Every time we will not write the code connecting to a database, because connecting to a database will need URL, Okay, URL. What is URL? IP address. Where it is located. It is localhost. For us, it is localhost. If it is in a web application, it will be an IP address. Okay, now, so on IP address, we will have address. On IP address, we will have some port. In that port only, it will be installed. So this is the normal. Again, you need username and password. So whenever you are writing a class, we will not, what do you say, write all these three things. Connect URL, username, password. I will not write. What I will do, I will do import. I will do import of that. That's it. Understood? Huh? So now, that will be very good actually. If you learn this, so it will be very easy to it. We can write without a class and objects also. But if you write with a class and objects, you will be familiar. Without a class and objects also we can write. It's not like without we can't write. We can write. But they have moved to this, and every other front-end programming language also like Angular and React, they have moved to object-oriented. Okay, if you are familiar with this, every other language you go and just you can swim. You go to Angular 10 or Angular 8 and see. Sit down on Angular something. Okay, front-end, it is front-end technology. Okay, you can go and sit and understand very easily, because they also having class, same class object. Without this words, no one is surviving. Okay, so just simple. There, what do you say? In every home, there will be like, what do you say? A culture. It's like a culture we are learning. Oh, what is their culture? That's it. See, every home, some culture will be there. If you know here, okay, we are Indians. Everyone will be like that only. Okay, right. Right. So now that is a culture we are learning. That's it. Okay, fine. Now, what is my point here? Coming back to class. Here we have created an instance of employee first. Employee first. That instance is being passed to my subclass. My subclass. Right? We are not doing anything. We are just passing to the subclass. You understood? Right. So now, it's not coming. So now we are taking it, we are doing this as hard-coded value. We are doing this as hard-coded value. Rather than doing this as hard-coded values, what we can do? We will do it as what we should do. So we will write getters and setters. Okay. What is this get name? Get name will be name. Okay. Get name. Get name. Self dot name is equal to name. Okay. Sorry. Habituated to my Java. Set name. What is set name? No, get name is like you will okay, we will not do the get in get name, we will not do this. Okay, and we have print. We will print only. In set name, we will set the name. Right? Right. Okay. In get name, we are printing the name. Okay. In get name, we will not have name again. Sorry. Okay. So this is the way. Right? What we will do? We will go back here. So we'll save this. Okay. In display. In display, we don't need display now. Okay. We don't need display now. What we will do? We have created two more methods. Rather than sending this, what we will do? We will not call any more constructor. Okay. Though we call constructor, we need to change the constructor. So now what we will do? Don't worry, I'm playing with Python. You don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, we close this, then only I can understand. Right? So now, yes, obj1 dot set name. Okay, set name equal to name equal to input enter name. Set name of name. Right? Set name of name. Java just what's that? Comma obj1 dot name, not the one, this one, right? So what it will happen? We call display. Okay, what is there in display? Yes, in display we have only name. In display, what we will do? Okay. Kenapa? Hmm? It is there now. Otherwise, it would have shown error, no? Right? I don't think so. That's right. That's right. That's right. Enter your name. Your name is mhm. No, we have not given Teja. No, we have given Banu. So your name is none. It is saying why none? Why none? No, we sent name set name, right? So set name is there. Set name is here, right? Set self dot name. Okay, that is the reason. I know. This is the biggest headache of Python. Java, I won't do indentation at all. I'll run like anything. I'll run from here to there, there to here. Banu, where it is printing? Banu, where it is printing? Oh, okay. It is printing here. Right? Okay, that's my mistake. Correct? No, you are calling the name. You should not print the name. You should return the name. Correct? No. That was blur. Forgot everything. Huh? Now it will run and come. Hello, we are in Banu from subclass. Check that. Get name we should do again. We forgot. Get name. Now it will come. Run and come. Your name is Banu. Came no. In get name we didn't return. We were printing. So that's why it was not returning anything. It was returning none. So getters and setters you should understand here. So getters and setters you should understand. What is this? Getters and setters are doing this. Leave this display. Leave this display. Getters and you are setting a name for a one variable. For one variable. For a variable which you have initialized, you are passing the name. You are taking output. You are not hard coding anything. If you run this program anytime, it will give a new output. Correct now? You are not hard coding it. Did you understand now? First of all, what are we doing? Can anyone tell now? Anyone tell? No problem. You can mix and tell also. Okay. I will correct you people if you are wrong. Okay. Whatever we are giving, we are assigning. We are assigning from. We are taking from outside and we are setting the name to the class. Dynamically. This is not hard coding. Previously we were passing ourselves. Okay. So now we are doing with the setters and getters. So see, this setters and getters concept is very, very important. Outside people will do this. If you go to GitHub and see any OOPS classes, they will do setters and getters. Set means it will set the value. Get means it will return the value. Setters and getters are nothing but functions only, methods only. For the name sake, they call it as setters and getters. When you say setter, to set value. Getter, it will return value. It will get the value. You understood? You understood now? Huh? See, my point is you should be familiar with the OOPS concept. Then only it will come. Then only it will come. Okay? So now. Set multiple values. If you want to set one more variable called age, now again you need to declare for age also. Set age and set name. Correct. Like that, how many variables we have? Those many? Like that. Set age, get age. This is also age. This is also age. Age. So now you see what is happening in indentation problem. Worst problem in Python. Okay. So now again, what is your point here? Doing this. So now rather than saying age, enter your age. Set age. Set age. Your age is okay.
We have to go object to.
Why? Same object, no. Same object, no. Previously you were hard coding. Now what you are doing? Dynamically taking. Now it's like ATM only. You go, you enter your name and password. Now it's like website only. Enter your name and password. If your password is correct, you will say, okay, you will display your details. If your password is not correct, you will not display. That's it. Simple. See now what we are covering? We are covering constructor. Yes, I am a superclass. Right? We are covering constructor and we are covering inheritance. We are covering setters and getters. All this. All this we are covering. Okay? All this we are covering. Did you get me? Huh? Hmm. So now what?
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching the Programming Pro channel. Please visit the channel again. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Please hit the bell icon. Like it, comment and share it. See you next time.